thing?
Yeah, I'm figuring that out right now. I'll take a look at your ID, though.
You don't need my ID unless I did something.
Okay.
Unless you're taking me in for something like
Turn around, put your hands behind your back right now.
For
now!
What? For what?
Turn around and put your hands behind your back now!
Hello and welcome back to Open Government Investigations. On June 24th of 2019, Mark Domino, who had just gotten off of work from a Walmart in Clarkston, Washington, went out to his vehicle in the parking lot. A woman in the parking lot, unsure of what Mr. Domino was doing, decided to call the Clarkston police to report what she believed was an individual engaged in vehicular prowling.
Police and fire, this is Mallory.
Hi, I'm at the Clarkston Walmart right now, and I just saw a gentleman stop and get in 3 different doors of a car, looking around, and I kind of watched him to see if it was his, and now he's walking clear away.
Okay, and this was at Clarkston Walmart, you said?
Yeah, so I couldn't see if he took anything,
Okay.
so I'm going to kind of watch him and see if he comes back here. He was holding his keys in his hand, I think more making it look like to other people that he had keys to it.
Okay.
I'm trying to watch him to see if
Can you describe him to me?
He's a black guy, about 5'11", with a black backpack on and like a grayish blue t-shirt.
Okay, which direction is he walking?
He is walking north at the end of the parking lot, on the east end of the parking lot. I can't see him right now, so in a minute I'll drive around and kind of watch him. But the car that he was digging in is a silver something, I don't know what that is, with a handicap sticker on it.
Okay. Are you able to meet with the officer and show him what vehicles he may have gone into?
I am.
Okay, and what's your name?
Jody Brunel? Yeah, he's clear on the other end of the parking lot, so I think he just saw that car and thought he would search through it. But I'll keep an eye on him.
Okay.
Do you know what
So,
officer?
okay, did he open the door, 3 doors on one car, or was it 3 different cars?
He got opened 3 doors on this car and was looking around in it, and then kind of had his keys up there, because there was a guy in the next spot. So I think he was trying to make it look like he had the keys to that car.
Okay.
If you tell me what officer, I can look for him because they don't know me.
Clarkston police would then arrive on the scene.
How's it going, man? Officer Lors, Clarkston Police Department. Put your phone down for a second. What do you got in your pocket there? Is that just something hanging off your backpack? What is that, a hanger? What are you doing with that? Is this your bike?
Yes.
It's your bike? You got ID on you?
Why do you need my ID?
Because somebody saw you looking at cars, so I'm here just check and see what's going on. You got ID on you?
Yeah, I do, but did I do anything?
Yeah, I'm figuring that out right now. I'll take a look at your ID, though.
You don't need my ID unless I did something.
Okay.
Unless you're taking me in for something like
Turn around, put your hands behind your back right
what?
now.
For
now!
What? For what?
Turn around and put your hands behind your back now!
Rather than calmly explain that Ms. Brunel had called in that he was observed entering a vehicle prior to his arrival, the law enforcement officer vaguely states that someone had witnessed him looking into multiple vehicles. Unfortunately, I do not have the radio dispatch for this incident. However, we heard in the 911 call that Ms. Brunel had only stated that he had opened up one vehicle, not multiple as the officer had stated. If the officer had maintained composure and explained what was relayed to dispatch, the situation would have more than likely gone a bit different. Instead, the officer decides to escalate the encounter.
For what?
Before we get started,
108, pick it up.
please review these
You're gonna
items.
obey me, or you're gonna go on the ground.
Why do I obey you?
Because I'm giving you a lawful order.
For what?
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Did I do anything?
Yes. Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
What did I do?
Do you want to get tased?
Excuse me?
Turn around and put your
For what? Do you know I work here?
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Do you know I work here? This is my bike.
Okay.
So what did I do for you to approach me and then tell me that put my hands behind my back?
Sir.
What are you arresting me for?
I'm not arresting you. Right now, you're not cooperating with
for
me.
What?
And you're getting
You asked me
agitated.
you asked me for my ID.
Right.
I don't have to give you my ID.
Okay.
Unless I've done something. What have I done?
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
For what? Are you arresting me? And for what purpose?
I'm detaining you.
Detaining me for what? Why are you detaining me?
You're not even listening.
What did I do for you to detain me?
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Was there a report that I stole something?
Yes.
There was a report that I stole something.
Turn around.
You just said, hold on.
Stop, Dick. Stop.
I
Stop.
can get my phone out.
Stop.
Wait a minute.
Stop.
Why are you putting your hands up?
Approximately 30 seconds had passed from the moment the officer arrived on scene, escalated the situation, falsely accused Mr. Domino of stealing, and demand that he place his hands behind his back. Rather than verifying the information with dispatch, the officer was more concerned about his ego being bruised when Mr. Domino refused to identify himself until he was given the reason for the investigative detention.
Copy. You good?
Yeah. Eventually on the phone call, you're being recorded on the vehicle.
Lowers 119. Clarkston 119.
119, go ahead.
Did we get any contact info on the RP?
I have her name. It's Jody Burnell, I believe, but the call disconnected when she said she knew you and she saw you guys were on scene.
Copy. Are you Jody?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have your ID with you?
I do. I'm over here.
Okay.
I'm 214's mom.
Okay. Is that the male that you
Yeah.
saw? Okay. Can you get me video? Male that came to this bike, everything that he did. He's an employee. We've got a witness that saw him going into cars, and we just fought and tased him. So
Bike right there.
that bike, male come to it. Where did he walk? Which cars?
The car that he got into was clear on the other end.
Okay.
He kinda
So you
walked.
saw one male walking from all the way over there,
Clear over to here.
and
'cause
that's the male that we talked to.
Yeah, I watched him. He
Okay.
got into 3 doors of that car, and then he just walked
Okay.
away and came clear over here. So I
Okay.
thought, well, that's not right.
Okay.
But
Okay.
the woman came
Can
over
you
and
start looking at that for me?
Get on it.
the
Thank
woman
you.
came over and was
Okay.
kind of pissed, saying it was his
Hold on,
car is
jacket.
registered with him. But you say it's your car.
19's on scene with the RP.
Before showed up, not one of you I know. I'm Brad Peters' mom.
Okay, I'm Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Just so you know, everything's being recorded.
Oh, okay. So,
So,
what did he say when you?
How many? He wouldn't say anything to me. How many cars did he look at?
Just the one. But
Just the one.
Like,
One car, far,
like my pickup would
a
be
gray
parked.
Chevy Aveo is registered to him, the same as the bike.
Okay. He could have.
Yeah, why didn't you say that?
Hey, friend. So you saw him get into one car and then walk across
Yeah,
the
so
parking lot?
say like my pickup was right,
Right.
here. That car would have been right there facing me. So I put my card away, and when he walked down this way, he walked to the passenger side, got in that door, came around this way, got in the driver's
Okay.
door, then got in the back. And there was a car right next to him, so he's holding his keys, but he never used a key on anything. It was all unlocked. And then I couldn't tell if he grabbed anything.
Okay.
But then he just walked away down this aisle and then just headed straight over here. So
Okay.
yeah, that looks like a prowl.
Right. Okay, let me get you a written statement form. If you could fill that out for me, I'd appreciate it.
He just wouldn't talk to him.
No, and then he started, like, he was just super agitated, super, I don't have to tell you my name. I'm like, listen, man, so right now you're being detained, and he got all jacked up, and so I'm like, okay, turn around and put your hands behind your back. I'm going to detain you. No. And then once Rabbit got here, he reached into his pocket real fast.
Stop. I can get my phone out.
Stop. And we went hands on at that point. We sort of danced around with him because he's a big dude like this for a while. And then finally he wrapped his arm around me.
The officer then lies to another fellow officer about the chain of events that took place. Notice how he used a calm, soft voice to explain his version of the incident. He claims that when he approached, Mr. Domino was immediately, quote, super agitated, and that he tried to, quote, quickly grab something out of his pocket. The officer omits the fact that he escalated the situation, didn't offer a truthful, straightforward explanation of why he was there or tried to offer Mr. Domino an understanding of the reason for his investigation. Keep in mind that the officer is fully aware that the entire incident was recorded by his body camera and still decided to lie. This is a common manipulative tactic used by corrupt law enforcement officers.
and I had my taser out already, and I tased him and we took him down and finally got him cuffed, but we fought with him the whole time. So all he had to do was talk.
Yeah, if he would have said, that's my car, it could have been done in 2 seconds.
Mr. Dominic would argue his case in court and was offered a plea deal to drop the charges if he agreed to not sue the city, but he would later reject the plea deal and file a $5 million lawsuit. Unfortunately, he would agree to a settlement of only $25,000 and for all charges to be dropped. No disciplinary action was taken against the officers for the false arrest, nor would the officer be charged with perjury for willingly lying in his police report about the interactions that would take place. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this on Facebook, please make sure you follow our page and don't forget to react to this video and share it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please make sure you like this video and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. We'll see you in the next video.